Aditi, she did a sacrifice. Her husband is anyway dear to the Lord, Kashyapa, Lord of Astrology. And she was very worried because Diti is the mother of all the Daityas and Aditi of all the Adaityas, all the Devatas. Now she prays to the Lord that, Bali Maharaj has taken over the whole universe, my children are hiding. And she wanted, so she asked her husband, how do I satisfy the Lord? So he gave her some kind of tapasya to do. I think that is Payovrata, sacrifice. She does. And she does some tapasya. And the Lord is very pleased, very sincerely she does tapasya. The Lord comes. And she says, my Lord, you know my desire. I said, yes, I know. You want your sons to rule, and you see they are hiding here and there, scared of the Daityas, and you are feeling sad for them as a mother. But I cannot attack the Daityas at this moment because they are under the control of Shukracharya, who is an honest Brahmana. Now, Shukracharya is not a great Vaishnava, but is still a Brahmana. Krishna says, Namo Brahmana Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya. True, later in this pastime, Shukracharya also surrenders to the Lord. But at this moment, he is a great Brahmana. But so what happens is that Shukracharya, so they have been blessed by him, and Bali Maharaj had very sincerely served Shukracharya. Under the blessing of a Brahmana, he is at this point powerful. I cannot nullify that. I am a Namo Brahmana Devaya. I honor Brahminical culture. Now, blessing of a saint, I will not nullify that. I cannot kill him now because he is under blessing of Shukracharya. So therefore I have to devise some trick because my worship does not go in vain. You see, Krishna is so clever, so clever. You see, whole Mahabharata, Krishna can do anything. But you see, Krishna acted so clever. So yes, he came, Krishna came. And he came as a Vamana Deva. He made a plan. And as a short boy, Vatu, and small boy, Dwarf Brahmana, very handsome, small child, so handsome, his whole features. Krishna is always very handsome. So very beautiful form he took of a small child, looking like a small Brahmana boy. And first he appeared in front of Aditi, and he was born as the son of Aditi and Kashyapa. First he appeared in front of Aditi as, full Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, just like Krishna was born to Vasudeva and Devaki. A huge form he took, and he was born. And they were amazed that the Lord has come, to give them assurance and come. And then he took the form of the small. Same like Krishna also took the Narayana form when he took. So Vamanadeva took also some huge form, small boy form. And they were very pleased the Lord has come. And then after that was over. All the devatas came and they worshipped Vamanadeva and they gave. So it was a very beautiful narration. He was presented by gifts from all the devatas. And after that is over, he lights a sacrificial fire and he does offer something to the Lord like a Brahmana should do. And then he starts walking alone. He doesn't need any help. He has a powerful mission to do, but Lord is completely fearless. And he's going to the Daityas now. He's born as the son of Aditi and he's going to Daityas now, opposite camp, rival camp. He's walking, and when he's walking, whole earth is shaking. Even though he's a small boy, that his potency does not reduce. He's still acting as the Supreme Lord. So Lord is always God. And here we come to the lessons later. He reaches the Bali Maharaj place. Bali Maharaj sees, my God, this boy is effulgent like sun. He's completely amazed at the sight of it. So you see what happens, we know, all of us know this pastime. There's an opportunity to meditate on the Lord's glories, because our mind is meditating on so many material objects. So these are the opportunity. Festival means you focus on the Lord. Janma karma cha me divyam evam saveti tattvaha. You focus on the glories of the Lord, your whole life becomes successful. So these festivals give an opportunity for extra kirtan, extra meditation, extra austerity, like some tapasya yesterday we did, some fasting, like that. So when the boy came so effulgent, he was exhibiting his effulgence. The Lord is all Brahma, whole universe, whole creation is coming out of him. What is this Brahma Jyoti? Effulgence. Lord is like shining like sun. He sees like all the sages, Brahmanas also, they were very effulgent, they were very pure tapasvis. So, and then when he sees Bali Maharaj, like hundreds of suns have risen together. So much light. Imagine like Surya Deva has come. They feel like that. Who has come this first time? It's a small boy. He's walking. And when they see, there's some homa going on and Bali Maharaj has taken some, he's wearing, dress like sometimes in our home, we have puja, we all dress up. Even men wear dhoti and all that. Like that, he is in the puja mode now. He's not in the Kshatriya mode at this point. He's not thinking from which camp somebody has come. He's just seeing a saintly Brahman has come. He is so happy. Actually, confidentially, he knew my Lord has come. Because he is a pure devotee. Why? Prahlad Maharaj is his guru, a real guru. Shukracharya is his, one kind of guru, but his heart and soul guru is Prahlad Maharaj, that we will see later. So because of the blessing, that is because of Kripa Siddhi, we can become a Siddha Purusha because of so many ways. So Kripa, he is a Kripa case, the mercy of his grandfather. Just like if you become great devotees, your grandchildren you can also bless, your children you can also bless. But we have to become great devotee first. So now what happens at this moment, he, keeps us on a seat, the boy, he knows the ordinary boy, just like Parikshit Maharaj honored Shukadeva Goswami, and he keeps him on an exalted seat and he washes his feet and sprinkles the water on it. That is so happy, he's so happy. And then he says, what do you want? What do you want? You come to me. Just like now we have a temple coming, we also approach a big person, so immediately he says, Swamiji, what can I do? He knows why they have come. So he knows this boy has come brahmachari, what do you want? You have come to me all the way, do you want some village? Do you want a cow? Or do you want to get married? Because brahmachari sometimes get married. You want to get married? What do you want me to give? I can give you anything you want. So at this moment, Bali Maharaj is looking at Shukracharya. He says, what I want. Actually, I am meeting a very great personality before I ask you something. I know your grandfather is so great. He is a jewel. Imagine the Lord is glorifying him. A jewel. That's why we should become something the Lord will so. It is said when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to glorify Haridas Thakur, as if he has 5 mouths. He is so pleased. So our life should be so beautiful that Krishna feels so happy. Correct? It has to be pleasing to the Lord. Otherwise, what is the use of living actually? Life should be so. So Krishna should become so. That's all. That's all. We are not looking for certificate. Sometimes you do some, we think, somebody should acknowledge that, somebody should certify that, somebody should appreciate that. Okay? Sometimes our mind is so, Lord is pleased with my life. I am getting an opportunity to serve Krishna. Krishna is pleased for more work. My life is successful. Correct? And Krishna is pleased. We feel. We can feel that. So now what happens is that this Bali Maharaj is there and he's asking, what do you want? He said, oh, even your father was so great. Oh, wow. And Prahlad Maharaj is, I think, his great grandfather. Not grandfather. His grandfather is Hiranyakashipu. His father is Virochana. He talks about his father also. I am just missing about his father. And he was also a great personality. There is a pastime with him also. And the grandfather, your Hiranyakashipu, my God, your grandfather's brother Hiranyaksha, he used to roam around universe, everybody used to hide. It is his Gada. And Hiranyakashipu, so with a great difficulty, Lord had to kill both of them, great difficulty. Like Varaha, another incarnation, great difficulty he had to kill him. So powerful. He gave a stiff fight, both of them gave a stiff fight to the Lord. Like that. And in your family, if somebody has promised something, he has never taken back. They give. Like that is encouraging. So Balimaharaj, yeah, very nice to hear, somebody is a charitable person when he hears little glorification. Very nice to hear that Balimaharaj is saying, you ask what you want, ask, what do you want? Say. And anybody who takes something from me should not go anywhere else. Ask. It's like a Karna mood. Take. He said, I just want 3 steps. That's all. I don't want anything else. So at that time, Balimaharaj says, you are very nice. But look like because a child, you are asking a little childishly, what 3 steps will you do? 3 steps. I think you are a little childish. Ask. You should not go anywhere else to ask anything whole life. That much I can give you. I know. I own everything. Our universe is in my pocket now. At this moment, all 3 worlds are conquered. All devatas, everything is plundered. Everything belongs to me. You ask, what do you want? What is this? You're a planet. I can give you a planet. What do you want? Everything is under. So then Vamanadeva starts the lesson. Now, what do they use? If I am not satisfied by 3 steps, I will not be satisfied by the whole. There are big people, they will never satisfy. We should ask what is minimally needed for us. 3 steps is enough. That's all I want. So Shukracharya at this point, because he is not ordinary. His blessing, Lord did not want to counteract. He is not a small Brahmana. He is a powerful Brahmana. In his own way, he has pleased the Lord. Lord cared for them. Lord doesn't care about bogus Brahmana. You have to reject it. Okay, the Krishna cannot be cheated. He is a sincere Brahmana. So Krishna, he is not ordinary. He has some tapashakti. Any tapasya you do. Prabhupada says any tapasya. Like even Gandhari, she was a chaste wife. She had a great power. We have so many cases we see. So Prabhupada, any tapasya you do, you become powerful. And Shukracharya had some tapasya. He could see something. He could see he is not. Small kid is Vishnu himself. And he is born to the son of Kashyapa and all. He tells, stop. My dear disciple, stop all this thing. What are you doing? You have lost your mind. This all is happening. Is Vishnu. He has come to take everything away. Now at this, so don't do anything. And if you give everything, how will you live? And in his own mind, how will I live? Because he is a Brahmana. Brahmana cannot live, take salary. Shukracharya took salary even from Hiranyakashipu. How can Brahmana take salary? Movement Brahmana takes salary, it is not very auspicious. So even though he was a great Brahmana, all that was fine, his character was clean. But he was under maintenance of Balimaharaj, which is not correct. So he was worried about if he gives everything to Vishnu, how I live. Sometimes we have this kind of calculation. So at this moment now, Shukadeva goes, Balimaharaj thinks for some time because it's not ordinary. And he says to spiritual master, how can I lie, my spiritual master? How? I have, and you switch on the fans and light it. I have given a promise. How can I lie? I already said yes. How can I lie? When this small thing I missed, when he said 3 steps of land, and he said, Bali Maharaj said, Arey Baba, what is this? You ask something big. So then, at that moment, Vamanadeva says, that's all I want. I don't want anything else. He said, sure? Okay, take. So he had said that word, take. At that point, after that, Shukracharya got that realization, what's happening here after that. Krishna is arranging so systematically, so cleverly. And then Shukracharya says all this, don't give anything. First we should maintain ourselves. So first you think about yourself, because if you're going to give him 3 steps, you're going to become bankrupt. What 3 steps? In 2 steps, he's going to take everything away. Anyway, you cannot take 3rd step. So anyway, you cannot fulfill the promise. And first thing is, we should take care of our own self. Then we should think about God. If at all something is remaining, like a luxury, Then you think about it. So for that is first principle is our own maintenance. That cannot happen in giving charity to this boy. So what you should do? Forget this promise. Forget it. Okay, done. Now Bali Maharaj is thinking, because it's not ordinary to, generally a teacher, you should not supersede it. It is not an etiquette. Things. And he says, my dear spiritual master, very politely, how can I tell a lie? I am a grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. I can't do this. I have said it. If he is a Lord, let him take. No, you only told this whole yajna is to worship to Vishnu only finally. Every day we are doing yajna. When the Vishnu himself has come, how can we say no now? Let him take everything. Let him take. So what a great pleasure it is to offer everything to the Lord. It's an opportunity for me to offer to this great saint. Where such an opportunity comes to offer everything. Anyway, at death everything will be taken away from me. Everything will be taken away. Death, everything has to go at the point of death. So anyway, to go. So what's the big deal? Let me have the privilege and honor to offer something to the Lord. So Shukracharya, you are giving lesson to me. It is all plan of Krishna. Because he didn't want to, Krishna wanted to take everything from Bali Maharaj and give to the Devatas. But how to do? Because they are under blessings of Shukracharya. But all things, Shukracharya is a genuine saint, is a genuine Brahmana. He may not be like a platform of Prahlad Maharaj, a great devotee, but he is a saint, pure Brahmana. He is a pure Brahmana, no Garbhade. We are not even there. He is a pure Brahmana. Therefore Krishna is recognizing that. Because Bali Maharaj is under his, see the Krishna strict. Bali Maharaj is under the blessing of Shukracharya. He has sincerely served Shukracharya. So therefore he has become the emperor of the universe now. Forget about our emperor of the universe. Therefore he is so powerful to serve a saint. And Krishna doesn't want to take anything out of the blessing of Shukracharya. It's not the culture. Namo Brahmana Devaya. So what he does now, see how much natak he has done. He has come like a kid. He has come like a boy. And he knows what is going to happen to Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj is going to recognize him, my Lord has come. Anyway, he's very principled person. He took the promise from him. And then he revealed to Shukracharya, I am the Lord itself. Now Shukracharya, he is not on the same platform. Stop. So he now is fixed on his goal now. I have said it. I have given a word that I am going to give to you 3 steps. I'm not going to take it back. My spiritual master politely. How can I lie? Now Shukracharya, now he is on a lower platform now than Bali Maharaj, even though he is so-called Guru. So because he is Guru, the ego of Guru is there. You know how you can speak like this? You are trying to teach me lesson, huh? I curse you. You are going to lose everything today. So Krishna is very happy now. He has cursed. Now I can take. Till that time Krishna did not take that Virat Rupa. But he remained like a small Vatu Brahmana, a small boy. Beautiful small boy Brahmana. The moment he has cursed, now over. Now he is no longer under the protection of a saint. He has said, everything you are going to lose now. Now he takes a form which we all heard about, the Virata form. Unimaginable, we cannot even imagine. I was just reading the Brahma Samhita. I got very nice lines of Brahma Bhaksa, the Prabhupada Guru. He said, our problem is that we are seeing a world which is limited. Everything here is limited. Resources, limited. Earth, dimension, limited. Everything, limited. When we talk about the spiritual world, we are not able to understand because everything is unlimited. Why? Because they genuinely want to serve the Lord. No, Krishna is unlimited. He gives everything unlimited. You want to offer to Krishna now 1 laksha koti roses, we can offer now in the spiritual world. There is no limitation there because there are only pure devotees. In the material world there is limitation. Why? Because our crooks are there. Suppose you have a son who is perfect, no vice. You will tell him as much you want, you take money from him, whenever you want. But if you know he has some vices, what you will do? You limit it. Because you know there is a problem. The guy is in a problem, it's a problem case. You will maintain him, but under limit. In this material world, starting from Brahma also, he is under limitation. Nobody is given unlimited resources. Spiritual world, Krishna is unlimited. Everything is unlimited. And it is ever expanding. Because somebody gave a riddle, this is just by the case, that if the atheists give this riddle, can God create a stone which he cannot lift? And then God, they try to make some puzzle like that. Proper answer, he said, yes, he can create a stone which he cannot lift. Then he expands and he becomes more powerful than what he was and he lifts it. The idea of God is something static. God is dynamic. There everything is unlimited. And the most beautiful thing, love for Krishna is unlimited. Happiness is unlimited. Material world, whatever you get, resources, love, money, and at the end, most important thing, our happiness, limited. Spiritual world, everything, unlimited. So now, Vamana Deva is unlimited. Just like Krishna is lifting the mountain, go over, then how much force you need? Unlimited. Krishna had it. Unlimited force is there. Lift the mountain with a finger. So similarly now, he's showing an unlimited nature. Actually, spiritual world is unlimited. Inconceivable is the first word for it. If you see Krishna, first thing will be inconceivable with the material senses. So now it takes an inconceivable form because God is unlimited. He belongs to the spiritual world. Material world is for the crooks. Everything is limited here. That's how I could understand. So now it takes a huge form which you cannot even imagine. And with one step, he covers the whole universe. From earth, below to earth, one step, second step from earth above. And so that is also like more is remaining. Like long jump, high jump, how much you can do. Now this is Lord's jump, 1 and 2 over. And second step, the universe covering, that also more is there. Even Brahma sees the lotus foot of the Lord coming, he starts washing it actually. A Kamandalu, this Kamandalu, and it breaks the covering of the universe, some water from spiritual, because outside this prison wall is city. This world is nothing but a jail. Outside the jail is the Vaikuntha. From there some water comes, Garbhodaksha, there is a water, not Garbhodaksha, sorry, Mahavishnu, Karana water. Some spiritual water also comes from there. That combined together, that is Ganges. That is the birth of the Ganges. That is, anyway. So now, imagine Lord is so inconceivable, 2 steps. And now Bali Maharaj has lost everything. So he asked him, Vamana Deva now comes back. He says, where is the 3rd step? And now he is stuck with the 3rd step. He says, my Lord, put on my head. My life is remaining now because owner of the property should be greater than the property. I own this whole universe. You are taking it, but still I am remaining. You can put 3rd step on my head. Basically, you can kill me now. My life I offer. I want to offer you. My war should not go away. So anyway, this Vamana Deva says, basically, arrest him. What I will give you. Arrest him. He actually is acting tough just to show how great this person is. He has no enemy. He knows this great devotee. Sometimes like Prahlad Maharaj also was in great tribulation. Krishna sometimes takes the devotees to the tribulation to show to the world, look how great this devotee is. Sometimes it has to be seen properly. We don't see properly. We see, oh, what is it? God is not protecting him. Not protecting him, he's showing how great he is by that pastime. Okay, this happened. After that, Brahma came, Prahlad Maharaj came, wife of Bali Maharaj came, all offered prayers. And then after the thing, Vamana Deva told Bali Maharaj, okay, fine. You go to a place called Sutala. That has been designed so beautiful, it is as good as Vaikuntha. Go and stay there. Better than in the Loka which you are enjoying. I will stay there as your doorkeeper. Imagine the Lord personally as the doorkeeper. And you will always see me there in great affection. And you will have a great company of great devotees. And you will be blissfully situated there. So Lord blessed it. Therefore the Bali Maharaj goes to a place called Sutala. Sometimes in Kerala, some places they feel that Bali Maharaj belongs to their place. Therefore when once in a year they say he comes, they have a function. Bali Maharaj comes to meet them, something, Onam they call it. Onam they have created based on this pastime. Okay, so this is the whole pastime. Now let me just summarize quickly what are the lessons we get. Number 1 is that the Lord can come in any form. He is not limited. God is always God. He doesn't have to do tapasya to become God. Prabhupada said God is always God, dog is always dog. Dog cannot become God, and God does not become God. Dog. God remains God. None of us by tapasya or by gymnastic or anything can ever become God. We are always jiva, infinitesimally small. God is infinite, great, we are infinitely small. That's the relation. Limit tending to zero, that is we. Limit tending to infinity, that is God. Those who know mathematics, that is the difference. No way we are anywhere near. Like a fire and sun and photon, that's the comparison. Photon, how much energy is there in one ray of sun, and how much energy is in the sun. If in your room sunlight comes and sun comes, is there a difference or not? A lot of difference is there. So that is the God and us, great difference. We should always remember that. Number two, how clever God is. See, Krishna is not something God smiling from, he is so clever, so clever. He adjusted everything so cleverly. You can even Narasimha Leela, he adjusted everything so cleverly. Hiranyakashipu thought, now I am immortal. But no problem. Krishna came, half man, half lion, neither day, neither night, neither weapon, everything satisfied him, killed him. So he is so clever. So if somebody can be intelligent, nobody can be more intelligent than Krishna. There we can see that a bogus guru need not be followed. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarva dharmana parityaja, mam ekam sharanam. Prabhupada says a real guru cannot be bad. But suppose, out of sentiment you are following somebody, but it turns out to be bogus, there is no need to follow. There is no need to be sentimental in spiritual life. Truth comes out sometimes. So we understand that this person is not a genuine guru. Just like Shukracharya, he acted like a guru, but when he says, when the Lord Vishnu had come, a real test came. At that time, Prahlad Maharaj training showed that Bali Maharaj was in the same testing condition, correct? Actually, he is the one going to lose everything. And it's not easy what Bali Maharaj is doing, Suppose we have some wealth and at one moment it is taken away, we go mad. Even you lose some money, people go into depression. They go to run around here and there, what should I do, correct? They went money or opposites. And here imagine he is the emperor of the universe. We cannot even imagine the wealth he was having. It was taken away in a moment. He was not disturbed at all. He was very peaceful. Rather, he was under desperation. Where do I get the third step? When he offered his life. So we cannot even imagine the kind of sacrifice of Bali Maharaj. Okay. And that is, it is said, Navavida Bhakti, the last two, no jiva should try to imitate. Recently we are analyzing, this is a little Sankhya. There are 9 ways we can serve Krishna. The first one is Shravana, that everybody should do. Everybody should find a time every day. And just like, we like, what is the best thing we like? Some sweet, maybe sweet rice or something we like. Nectar. Okay? Something we like. Krishna, the best thing he likes is Shravana. Because it is best for you. Not that he needs anything. He is complete in himself. So every day we should have a time where we read about the Lord and we chant. It's very important. Shravana, if you want to please Krishna. Then only the next step follows, which is Kirtana. Then after we have heard, we like to tell somebody. Correct? We have time for reading news, we have time for TV, we have time for movies, we have time for gossip, we have time for everything. And we don't have time to hear about Krishna. That is how we are so foolish. We should keep some time to hear. It is so important for us that Krishna is most pleased when you do that. Some time should be blocked. Everything should be off that time. Just like we have a meeting, every day. Some important meeting is there, we switch off everything, we say don't disturb. So similarly, there should be some time and we request everybody, don't disturb me. I have a meeting with Krishna at this point. Prabhupada said, he said, somebody asked Prabhupada, why do you chant all the time? Why you disciple? Prabhupada said, you are there in contact with Krishna. How much privilege you feel, suppose you are in contact with, you have, Prime Minister of India personally, how much privilege you feel? Chief Minister personally, people feel so privileged. God personally. You are in contact with Him personally. Actually, it is true. Nama of the Lord is not less than the Lord. Glorification of the Lord is nowhere less than the Lord. It is Lord Himself. That is how you have to contact him now. Personally, talking face to face. You are not ready for that. But still, Lord is very merciful. He said, you contact like this now. Don't worry, I am there. When you are pure, I will come and talk to you. But at this moment, if you see the Lord, we will not be able to handle, we will exploit the Lord. Therefore, Lord will not come. Just like if you go somewhere and person is exploiting, you don't go. Correct? So today, at this moment, if you see Krishna with all the opposite, Krishna, something you give, no? We are not in the mood to serve him at this moment. So Krishna will not come. So then, so this is what the meditation is. The first thing is that we become purified, and then Krishna is ready to completely reveal himself. Krishna is so kind, so merciful. So he is just waiting for us to get purified. So this was the meditation. He asked him 3 steps. So Krishna is omnipotent, and he's showing Vishwarupa, shows his omnipotence. What are the point I was developing? Shravanam Kirtanam. Then comes Smaranam. Smaranam means thinking about the Lord, which is also only happens when Shravanam is happening. When you hear, then only you speak. You hear, actually all our dependents, our first duty is to make them great devotees of the Lord. That's primary. Secondary things are so many things. But primary we should not forget. First we should know, for me this is primary. Like Parikshit Maharaj, when he came to know 7 days he's going to die, no depression. Now let me hear Bhagavatam. His primary duty he did not forget. When Yudhishthira Maharaj knew the Lord has left the world, he handed over kingdom to Parikshit Maharaj and walked out. In his primary duty is something else, even though he is the emperor of this world. The primary duty will give you real core happiness at the core of your heart. The primary duty will give you real meaning to the life. Secondary duties are there, but we should not become too much disturbed by that. Number 2, when Shravanam is good, we will do Kirtan. We will tell other people also about the Lord. Correct? So we help other people also in their primary duty. Then Smarana. When you are hearing something and speaking something, then you will think about the Lord. Sometimes. Just like when you sleep, instead of thinking about opposite sex, beautiful features, instead of thinking about some movie, instead of thinking about some cricket star, worse, thinking about some politician, you think about the Lord. That is very nice. Smarana. That shows Smarana is developing. And because whatever Smarana you have cultivated at the point of death, gives some prasad. At the point of death, you will think that only. The Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Then Vandanam. Then you will offer prayers to the Lord. Now, first 3 are called Bhagavat Vidhi. The next 4 is Pancharatra Vidhi. Offering prayers, you have to come to temple to do that. How do you offer prayers? Where in the way? You offer prayers to the Lord. That is practical service. See the Lord. The Lord as the deity is being served with love and affection. The Lord is manifested. You come and offer obeisances. True, at home also we can offer to the picture, but still the Lord's presence in a deity, there is a difference compared to picture. The picture, the Lord is present to the degree of your devotion. In the deity, the Lord is present. Your devotion or no devotion is present. You just come sit in front, you are blessed. Picture, it depends. Your devotion is still, Krishna is not limited. With the picture itself is ready to fully bless you. But where is our devotion ready for till that level? Okay? Therefore, deities have their own role to play. Therefore, all the great acharyas established temples. Because once the Lord is being served with love, He is present there. So anybody comes in front, love or no love, devotion or devotion, Lord auspicious glance is always there. Okay? To the degree with love He is being served. It depends to the degree. So therefore, the great acharyas, when they install the deity, they are very spacious. Like Udupi, they are very spacious. Madhvacharya, great devotee. That speciality still remains. So Shravanam, Kirtan, Smaranam, Vandanam, Archanam, we offer prayers, we do Aarti for the Lord. Archanam, practical service, that is our Pancharatra. First is Bhagavata Pancharatra, Archanam, Vandanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Vandanam. What are the 4 things now? Vandanam, Archanam, Dasyam, and that is later. 3 plus 4. Pada Sevanam, we offer everything at the lotus feet, Tulsi at the lotus feet of the Lord. Those are pujaris, they get opportunity to massage the lotus feet also. That is like Lakshmi doing Pada Seva. There are 7, that is Pancharatra. Then remaining 2. Now there is Sadhana Bhakti, Raganuga Bhakti. The next 2 is not for sadhakas. That is offering everything to the Lord. Don't, sadhaka should not imitate that. Don't do that. And then what is that thing? Sakyam. I am the friend of the Lord. Feeling attached to the Lord as a friendly, that is also not to be imitated at sadhaka level. Sadhaka is always some gap and worship. But in the raganuga level, he feels friendly to the Lord, Sakyam, and he offers everything to the Lord, fully surrendered to the Lord. That develops in the raganuga bhakti. So these are where the 9 are situated. Now Bali Maharaj, by the blessing of his spiritual master Prahlad Maharaj, was on the highest platform, raganuga. Shukracharya, we can say, was not on that platform. Therefore, he could not handle that. Nobody will agree to that also. Generally, any person, something little for worship to the Lord. He will not offer everything. But Bali Maharaj was on a very advanced platform because of the blessing of, if you can do that, but it's not easy. So don't imitate that. It is not practical. Mind will revolt, everybody will revolt. But condition was different here. Shukracharya was acting like a normal bhakta, sadhaka bhakta. And Bali Maharaj is like a raganuga, mahabhakta. So there was, a difference. The disciple was more advanced than the spiritual master. Out of etiquette, he was following him because you should have a guru. He was following him. But because of the blessing of his great grandfather Prahlad Maharaj, who was still alive, he had become Shuddha Bhakta. So his platform was different, which Guru could not match. And Guru, sometimes it happens, just like sometimes it happens, children come and they meet us and they become devotees and the parents will get amazed. Hey, इतना seriously तो नहीं लेने का बेटा, थोड़ा एक तो माला जप करो, ज़्यादा serious नहीं होने का. We always find this clash because we are not on the platform for Prahlad Maharaj. At least we are trying to practice sadhana as for the orders of Prabhupada. But sometimes parents get scared. इतना serious नहीं होने का. Because generally children should follow the parent, but now at this moment, father is like a superficial bhakta. A child wants to become serious. So there a clash happens many times. And the parents become angry at her. What are you doing? But it's a reality. So same way now here, he has become a serious devotee and a very serious devotee. Even we are nowhere there. He has become very serious devotee, a mahabhakta. And Shukracharya is a bhakta but cannot handle that. There was a clash. So this is another lesson. And another lesson is that the Lord is so unlimited, what He showed in these pastimes. So we should keep some time, but I wanted to say Shavadam every day. The stages will develop naturally. The rest will be, automatic. If Shavadam is there, everything will go. If Shavadam is not there, everything will collapse. If you're not hearing about the glories of the Lord, the rest of the things are difficult to sustain. If that is there, the rest of the things will automatically manifest. It's just a matter of time. So then, and next is to say how Bali Maharaj was so blessed. There is nothing to lose when he offers service to the Lord. He offered everything. What Krishna gave him cannot even be imagined. A Sutala, which he made better than even heaven, practically like Vaikuntha. So that way we can understand. And I just want to summarize. There is Prahlad Maharaj at the end of the whole thing offers 2 prayers. Okay? I will just chant those prayers. I think that will close. Shri Prahlad Vacha Tvayeva Dattam Padamaindra Murjitam Hitam Taveva, I just chant, Hitam Tadeva Jatathaiva Shovanam Manni Manas Krito Hi Anugraho Vidhamshito Yashya Atma Mohanana. Prahlad Maharaj said, my dear Lord, it is your Lordship who gave this Bali the very great opulence of the post of heavenly king. And now today it is you who have taken it all away. I think you have acted with equal beauty in both ways. Because his exalted position as the king of the heaven was putting him in the darkness of ignorance, you have done him a very, very merciful favor by taking away all his opulence. some trace of pride in being the king of the universe, the Lord could notice. Therefore, for Bali Maharaj also, there was some purification. Okay. Given at his exalted level, some purification the Lord was doing. So, this is one way Prahlad Maharaj as a grandfather feel. Well, Lord, you did favor to him all the time. You're just like, we don't see favor all the time. When we get some rich, we feel God is so kind. When some money is gone away, we say, why God has cursed me. Correct? We feel only material positive thing as. But pure devotee never feels like that. He feels always God is kind. So Prahlad Maharaj being an exalted devotee, is saying, yes, it's so nice now. Both ways you are kind. I think my great grandson was getting a little puffed up, being so opulent. So you, to purify him further and make him further great devotee, you took away his whole opulence. And when you gave him opulence, I see that is also your benediction. When you took away, I see that also your benediction. That is not possible for ordinary bhaktas to do. These are all emotions of an advanced bhakta. People become mad when it is taken away. And they become atheists sometimes. I did so much puja to the Lord. I so many times, offered coconut for him. I did this, and he has made him pauper. It's not easy. Great devotee feels like that. Yaya hi vidvan abhimuhyate yatas tatko vichaste gatimatmano yatha tasmai namaste jagadishwaraya vai narayanaya akhila loka sakshine. Material opulence is so bewildering that it makes even a learned, self-controlled man forget to search for the goal of self-realization. They say that it is so bewildering, so distracting. We get lost in that. We forget our real aim of life. But the Supreme Personality of God and Narayana, the Lord of the universe, can see everything by His will. Therefore, I offer my respectful obeisances unto Him. Say, my Lord, I am seeing your kindness on my great grandson. I offer all respects to you. In fact, Prahlad Maharaj is a great devotee who took darshan of 2 incarnations. He saw Narasimha one form, now he is seeing another form of the Lord. Okay? So you pray to Prahlad Maharaj and pray to Bali Maharaj today, and definitely pray to Vamana to bless us so that we can be, therefore, the Urukrama, the activity is so great. Prabhupada said, don't expect a small man as God. They just throw some ring. One person was throwing some ring and people worshipped him as God. Prabhupada said, don't be foolish like that. Here is God. Urukrama. Therefore, another name of Vamanadeva is Urukrama. The activity is very great. No jiva can ever dream to even, in dream also we cannot imitate that. Forget about it, gross between that. God is unlimitedly great. Shri Prabhupada ki, Shri Bhagavatam ki.